Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing great today. It took a lot of courage to decide to make this video, but I'm going to make it. You know, what I'm about to share with us right now is very sensitive. And please do not think or say that I'm sharing a prophecy or that I'm sharing a vision or whatever you call it. I don't want to have all those religious cliches attached to what I'm about to share with you. I think it's way beyond that. I think it's better to even say that I'm sharing an experience, an unusual experience that I had with everyone. This experience is so unusual that it left me almost numbed out when I was done having it. I sat on the edge of my bed and I wasn't even thinking politics. And out of nowhere, I saw this open thing, you know? And I started seeing images. I started seeing something like a massive cloud, like a cloud of smoke or something. And it started building up. And I saw P2B, yeah, moving at the front. And the cloud was following. But the cloud started this way. And then it kept going this way. And it kept going this way. It kept going this way and going and going. And then suddenly, it now overwhelmed the whole region. I was transfixed. I was looking. I said, what is going on here? Now, many of you have seen me post a lot of videos in the past, not anything in the direction that I'm going with this, whether you call it vision or experience right now. So when I saw that cloud overwhelm the entire region, I became very interested in knowing what really is going on. And what I heard in my spirit is that long-awaited judgment has come. Now, let me state this very clear without any fear of contradictions. And please, I want you to save this video, whatever it takes, save this video. I am that confident that what I heard was that the long-awaited judgment on the system that has held us down all these years has come. And what does that mean? It simply means that what you see today that many people now call a movement, which most of you refer to as obedient movement, is not a normal political movement. It is a spiritual phenomenon that is being orchestrated from heaven. You know where I've always stood on this matter. I am telling you from the very bottom of my heart that what I am saying is the truth, only the truth, and nothing but the truth. It is a spiritual phenomenon that P2B himself did not ever imagine would be like this. The P2B himself did not even envisage. The P2B himself did not see coming. Neither the cabals nor the political powers that have held us down with witchcraft and all kinds of machinations from the evil one. None of them saw this coming. You are going to see people who have never broken with regional politics break with regional politics at this time. If they've only supported candidates that are from Southwest and they are Yorubas, this time you will see them saying, I am ready to die for Peter to be the president. You will see Northerners, not just Northerners, but Muslims who will come out and say, how dare you deny him? You will see people from every region. That is the spreading of the smoke. It will shock the living daylight out of these men. That's why you see many of them talking arrogantly, condescendingly, because they have not seen what is coming, because it's still like a joke, like a dream to them. But watch what is going to happen in the next few weeks from now. It will so shock them that many of them may end up in the hospitals. This movement will spread like wildfire across every religious and ethnic divide in Nigeria. People people will fly home from all over the world because it's a gathering of God's warring angels in human form to come and take back the destinies that the enemy has stolen from us, using human beings also who yielded to the powers of darkness. Nigerians have had enough. We've had enough. Many people gave up and said, it's over. We're tired. I need to get out. I need to move out. I'm tired of all this nonsense. They've had it. The lies, the intimidation, all the machinations of evil meted out to the people. On top of that, when the people came out during EndSARS, you said no. Rather than do what they ask, you kill them on top of it and even refuse to admit that you killed them. That pain has never left Nigerian youths. All those people who died, all the blood that has been shed in the last 7-8 years and beyond, all of that blood crying out to God, and you think that God is going to keep quiet forever? You didn't know that God was planning a coup d'etat for you guys. Now, let me announce to those of you who are the cabals or who are the system that's been holding us down, who are the curse that the enemy used to curse us in human form. Let me announce to you that the river that will become an ocean that will then swallow you has come. In fact, it is so divinely orchestrated that when you look at it in the spirit, you will know that there is something very strong happening. He took a man that his name is Peter. Peter, the rock. Remember, David had a rock in his hand, the stone with which he smote the head of Goliath. What we've been dealing with in Nigeria all along has been a Goliath. And he took a Peter, the stone that is going to hit the forehead of the Goliath. Goliath was so confident. He was so arrogant. He never thought that just with a sling that he was going to be a dead man. And so God took a Peter and put him in a party of the masses, labor party of the masses, when they thought they had already cornered us by taking over the two leading parties, so-called leading. Those two parties now are a shadow of themselves. Today, the labor, the party of the masses, has taken over. God said, that's where I want to place my miracle. You know, they're going to fight so hard to stop him. They're going to do everything within their power. They are consulting all their wicked witch doctors and voodoo masters all over the place now, telling them, can you see what is happening? But understand that there is something about God when he decides to bring judgment. He already finished execution before starting the process. God already finished this journey before he started it. So they're going to try. They're going to do everything within their power to make sure he doesn't go there. But guess what? By the time the whole game is over, the giants would be on the ground. The Nigerian people would then be the one to decide the course of their own destiny. Something I've been crying for. Oh, stop the elections. Let's go and decide. Stop the election because of arrogance. They say, no, how dare you? The same arrogance was what made them to bring the kind of wickedness they have brought on the Igbo people. And today has gone beyond the Igbo. Okay, so in Nigeria, for people who may not understand, you know, when they amalgamated Nigeria, they amalgamated the Northern Protectorate with the Southern Protectorate. In today's current Nigerian political calculations, you have 3 different regions that make up the South. It's supposed to be 2 originally. Okay, the one that used to be only Eastern Nigeria is now Southeast and South-South. And then you have the Southwest. So these people came into a proper agreement that the presidency of Nigeria will be rotational between the North and the South. So Obasanjo, when the power left the hands of the military and came to civilians, Obasanjo from the South, which is Southwest, became the president. After Obasanjo, the next person that was supposed to be president was supposed to come from the North, and that's why we had Yar'Adua. His vice president was President Jonathan, who later became a president of Nigeria when Yar'Adua died. Jonathan is from South also, the South. So when Jonathan became president, he did 2 years, which was the remainder of the 4 years that Yar'Adua was supposed to do, and then later did full 4 years as a president. In other words, now we have had a Southwesterner as president, a Southerner as president. The presidency had to go back to the north again, and who did it fall on? Muhammadu Buhari, who is the current president of Nigeria. And because they understand this rotation, Buhari and his people know that after him, that a Southerner has to beat the president. The two leading political parties were supposed to nominate people from the South. But guess what? The shame of a party called PDP now took another Northern Muslim as the presidential candidate. That's why Governor Wike of Rivers State was so hurt, because he was sure that they was going to come on him, since it was now the turn of the Southerners. But they made Atiku the presidential flag bearer, and then APC gave it to who? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a man that is from Southwest, where Obasanjo came from. The only region in the South that has not become president is the Southeast. The Southeast, where Peter Obi is coming from. It is the injustice like this that God looked at and said, no, I've had it. Enough is enough. And because it is God who said that, the rest of the country have rallied behind Peter Obi. Because the movement you're seeing, remember I told you to save the video, it is a spiritual phenomenon. It is not a political calculation of any man. And on top of that, see the man that our Bola Ahmed Tinubu went to go and make his vice presidential candidate. So Tinubu, who was supposed to be Buhari's VP when Buhari was campaigning, and his fellow Muslims, including Bukola Saraki, the former Senate President of Nigeria, fought against it and told him, our constitution is against this. You can't have Muslim ticket in a country where the population of Christian to Muslim is about 50-50, if not even more for the Christians. You can't do that. The constitution said we must represent the two religions, represent every region in the country, so that nobody feels shortchanged. And in the 21st century, you have a Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the South picking another Fulani Muslim as a VP. So what happens to all these Christians? You tell me that Muslim doesn't matter. Can you afford a Christian? You can't even. Nobody who is on the other side will even want to hear, let alone see it happen. You cannot tolerate a Christian ticket. You can tolerate a Muslim ticket. It is satanic provocations like this that make God say, you know what, my time to dish out the judgment has come. That's why I was listening to APC chairman. APC chairman said that Muslim ticket is actually a representation of the true political reality of Nigeria. So the political reality of Nigeria means that we have all become Muslims, right? That's why you have a Muslim ticket, right? So that's your political reality. When millions of people from southern Nigeria, from southeast and south, millions have about 98% Christian, 98% verifiable. And you're telling me that Muslim is a representation of the which political reality, if I may ask, does your Muslim ticket represent? If not that the devil had overwhelmed you people with so much pomposity and you felt like you've got everything now, so it's time for us to just intimidate them and harass them and deal with them. But God said, no, you may have all the weapons, you may have everything, but I've got the ace. I will deal with you. Did you see what the man said? The guy said that Peter Obi can only be the president of the Igbo nation. In a country where you tell us that we are all part of the nation, and you say Peter Obi can only be the president of the Igbo after our brother Tinubu has said that they will labor to their death. No, you say he will be the. So if he will be the president of the Igbo nation, why has Nigeria never allowed the Igbos to go? If we need to be integrated into this place, why are the Igbos not allowed to play fair like every other person? You have an unwritten decree and code in a paper somewhere that no one is looking at, that an Igbo man must never be the president in Nigeria, yet you won't let him go. Igbos. It's not because I'm an Igbo man, but let me tell you something that you don't know. Just for those of you who don't know it. In every state you go to in Nigeria today, in every region you visit in Nigeria today, after the indigenous population, Igbos make up the second largest population after the indigenous population. Igbos are present in every single state in Nigeria, doing business, doing stuff. And when they go, they stay. They don't go to do a wrong. No, they stay and call the place home. And yet, they cannot be trusted to have power. So what did God say? He said, I've had enough of it. Because if I don't step in now, what is about to come will not only destroy the Igbos, it will destroy the Yorubas, it will destroy people from Edo, it will destroy people from everywhere. God said, I've had enough of it. I can't take it anymore. I am going to bring judgment. And that's why if you go to any portal on social media now, where they're discussing politics and talking about presidential campaign or presidential elections in Nigeria in 2023, you go and see how many people are supporting P2B. Most of them are from Yoruba land. Most of them are from the north. Most of them are from Edo State. So what God decided to do, because it is God who is doing it, because he's the same God who owns all lives, he has brought people from all walks of life to support his agenda, because the agenda that God is carrying right now is not P2B's agenda. It's an agenda to free the nation of Nigeria. It's an agenda to strip the devil of the power he has, with which he has held us down all these years. It's an agenda to help us find expression in a place where we all have stake. It is not P2B's agenda. Peter did not see this coming. He didn't know it would turn out like this. And he will be even more overwhelmed when he sees what will happen in the next few weeks. Go and meet any typical Yoruba person. Yorubas are supposed to be loyal to their man, especially Tinubu, whether he's good or bad. You can't go to a Yoruba man and tell him you should vote another person. But today, go and check. Yorubas are to show you we are the same people. These demons came to divide us. But they have come and sown the seeds of hatred in our hearts. And they thought that this time around they're going to do the same thing. So they can make us to start hating each other. Yoruba will go and be fighting with Igbo online. Have you seen that happen again? It's all gone. We are now one together, one people. The movement is beyond human comprehension because it is not a human invention. This is God. So, what is the conclusion of the matter? That a major tsunami is coming. You see all these cabals and all these system cheerleaders who have held us down all these years. As far as they're concerned, this is a little river bubbling from underneath. It's coming. Until it got to their knee, they kept thinking, no, this is just a joke. It left the knee, it came all the way to their waist, and they're saying, this is a joke. Where is this going? Before you know it, it's moving from the waist, it's coming all the way to their chest. And then before they know what is going on, it's gotten here, and then it overwhelms them. That is exactly, I say again to you for the third time, save this video, and you're going to see what is going to happen. This is a massive, unprecedented judgment from heaven, and that's why everybody is on the same page. And I pity any man who does not see what we see, or who has not seen what I've seen, and yet stands to doubt what is coming. Because God has had enough, and the time for that mighty change is now. The power that was stolen from the people, the destinies that the people were deprived of, it is coming. We are taking it back, and no force can stop it. And for those of you who may not understand why in Nigeria we say that we don't ever do Muslim ticket or all those Christian ticket, I want you to please take your time and watch my brother's video. He went for an interview on our Rise channel. I'm going to put the link to the video in the description section so you can watch it fully and understand, because God is over with these people. God bless you.